Hey,
Hi.
good morning.
Morning.
Well, nice to meet. What's your name?
Noemi.
I'm George. So, what brings you in today?
Um, well, I'm having trouble finding childcare, affordable childcare for my son. And wanted to see if you could refer me to any agencies or resources that could help me.
Okay, awesome. Well, actually, I have a couple different agencies I can direct you towards, and just to make sure that you know where we stand as an agency at the Department of Human Services, we will do anything we can in our power. But just keep in mind that if you do state something to me about income, I do have to report that.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. And this interview process usually lasts around 10 to 12 minutes. So just to kind of give you an idea of the time constraints, because there's a lot of people in need, and I myself actually was one of those people, so I can definitely relate. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm currently single. I'm a single parent, and I'm in school full time. I work at a bank part time as well, so I'm very busy all the time. And I have a son that's 6 years old. He's autistic,
Oh, okay.
and he also has other intellectual disabilities, and so I don't qualify for many programs because of my income, but I am not comfortable leaving him with the babysitter that he's currently seeing.
Now, did you have a change of income possibly
I
that
did.
was preventing you maybe before?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And so now
So you might actually qualify for a lot of those. What places have you already checked into?
I applied for CCAP, but their guidelines or their income limits are just set way too low.
Oh, okay. So
Mhm.
even
So
at
I
your
don't-
current status. Okay. How about, so that's the only one you've checked into?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I actually can pull some things up on my computer and then give you some resources and some numbers. And then I can actually give you my phone number as well, so we can touch base and I can make sure that they are actually, helping you with that.
Okay.
I can actually make a phone call for you now if you'd like, but it's going to be one of those things where you have to make an appointment and sit down and kind of go through another interview process, fill out paperwork type.
Okay.
So we can actually call, get the appointment after our meeting's done, and
That sounds good.
okay, and we'll get you an appointment. So is there any other needs though, as far as just childcare, or are all your other needs being met?
Childcare, and also I don't have the time to take my son to therapy. And so I don't know if there's anything out there for maybe
So
at-home
transportation.
therapy.
Oh, okay. Or even possible transportation help? Would you be okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can only take him 2 days of the week. But then the other days I'm at work, and so nobody can take him.
Okay. Well, depending on the clinic that I can maybe set you up with, they'll actually have transportation services. So
Also,
we'll have to look into that as well.
I've been wanting him to get him into an after-school program for autistic children.
Okay.
But they won't take my insurance. I have to get, I guess, a Medicaid waiver, but it takes 2 years to get approved. And by that time, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to qualify for Medicaid anyways. So.
Well, so let me ask you this:
So,
if we could get that type of functionality for your child in that scenario at a different place, would that be a big deal, or because of your time constraints, it's hard for you to go pick them up from school and then go to another?
That's
place?
what it is.
Okay.
So if I could have transportation from school
Okay.
to the clinic or therapy, that would help me, because then I don't have to quit my job, which I can't quit anymore.
So now it's just a matter of trying to be strategic about this and try to find an agency that handles that type of need, and actually find one very close to the school, so that way, your child's not having to go all over town as well, and can get right to, whatever function it is that you're wanting, like learning, or what are some of the things that you're wanting to, just beyond the normal care of your child? Do you want any type of engaging, like intelligent wise, or body mechanics, or anything? Do you want the people to be trained in handling
I want them
that?
to be trained.
Okay.
Because he's a very difficult kid. So I feel like I only know him and people that are trained.
Do do you want them to possibly teach him other things if he's able to?
Of course.
Handle? Okay. So we'll try to find a place with activities.
Another thing is, I don't know if there's any programs that can help me. I've heard of some programs that can help me take care of him at least once a month for 3 hours, so I can have some free time for myself too. Because I mean, it's like caring for a newborn, so.
Well, I empathize with you. I don't necessarily have a child myself or deal with that personally, but I have in my field come across parents that do, and I understand the nature. So I definitely feel for you. I know it's, being a parent in itself is a 24-hour job, but this is not just go watch TV. You have to truly be there for them, day in and day out. So any support I can do for you, and it's getting to the point to where I can tell that it's a burden on you, especially now that you add into the financial spectrum of things. So let me make some phone calls, and here, I'll be right back. Let me make a couple phone calls. Go ahead and enjoy your coffee.
Thank you.
Okay, now I did get a hold of someone, and we got you an appointment scheduled. Now, when is your availability? So,
Tuesday morning. So.
Tuesday mornings? Okay, let me tell them that real quick. All right, we got that prepared for you.
Yeah.
So, do you have any other stressors that are kind of contributing to all this? I know
yes,
that
but
in itself is.
I don't think you could give me resources for those kind of things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, just know there are different counseling services and different, not necessarily shelters for women, but definitely people that reach out to women, especially single mothers. Mm-hmm. That can actually be a great asset when you go to look for other resources. So. Now, I want to keep in touch with you, so I want to make sure I see you again and make sure you're getting squared away.
Okay.
So when would be a good time for you to come back in? I'd like to see you in the next week so I can make sure things are happening.
Tuesday morning. If that works.
Tuesday morning? Okay, we'll do this, because I have you scheduled at a place really close to our building, so I'll schedule you at 8 if you can be here.
Okay.
And then we'll just get you out and get you over to the 9 o'clock appointment I have set for you. So, all right. Well, do you have any questions of me, or do you feel?
How can I best reach you? By leaving you a voicemail or email? Or...
Actually, let me give you my card. They're going to give you some paperwork too at the front desk. But here's my personal card, so it actually has my cell phone on it as well. So,
okay.
If it comes up an emergency. It's my business cell phone, so I don't always answer it at nighttime. But I definitely leave a voicemail if it's something that I can definitely handle for you. I am a little limited as far as what I can do in emergency situations, but I definitely have good resources and contacts that I can refer you to. So yeah, just feel, hey, no problem. Well, hey, thank you so much for seeing me. Good luck. I'll see you next week.